Alright, today we're going to be customizing Steph's controller that I bought her. I did it around Christmas time. This is the link of the guy if you guys want to check him out. He's Caesar's Garage Designs. He also has a Facebook and a website. If you guys want, I bought this one from his Macari page, so I'll also put that below. So if you guys want to definitely check him out, I got the faceplate from him, so all credit goes to him. I'm just switching out the faceplate on this new Xbox Series S or X controller, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it real quick. Not sure if there's a lot of tutorials on this, but figured I'll do one. So I ended up getting this controller for her for Christmas. It is the red one. Got it from, pretty sure, Walmart. So she didn't know I was getting it for her, so alright, took the controller out. Now for those of you guys who have taken other controllers apart, as far as Xboxes go, it's technically the same thing. You want to take the battery cover, it has the bolt right there. Xbox controllers normally have 5 bolts on them, one in the middle under the label. I already took the label off of this one. There's one there, and there's both panels. They come apart just like the regular Xbox One controllers, but it has a little lip on it. Once you take that off, it'll expose 2 of them. So you got the 2 on that side and the 2 on the opposite side. But it's normally basically the same thing as the Xbox One controller. So if you can take an Xbox One controller off, you can take these apart also. Now the kit that I bought ended up bringing both of the screw sets. I want to say it brought a T8 and a T6 to take the Torx out. So, and just to change the faceplate, all it is just taking those 5 screws off. Just make sure you get the right size. If it feels too loose, do not take it off, because you definitely don't want to strip it. So if you strip it, then you won't be able to remove it. Make sure it's a tight fitting. So if you have a worn out screw, they're not that expensive, so go ahead and change it out. Buy a new one. They sell them on Amazon. Some faceplates even bring them to you, some kits. And got the 5 screws off, and the faceplate comes right off. I'll probably keep that faceplate, maybe customize it and use it for another controller. Who knows? All I'm doing at this point is there was one of the screws that didn't want to come out, so I'm just making sure I can get it out all the way. And now here's the faceplate. She loves Kakashi, so I got her Kakashi faceplate. It looks great. He did an amazing job on it. It is wrapped. We have a couple other controllers that's been wrapped, but this is our first Naruto one, so definitely a nice controller. So what you want to do first is grab one of the screws. Sometimes the holes where the screws go are brand new and they haven't been used before. So what I do is try to get a screw and slowly thread it in a little bit and work it. That way you're not just automatically forcing a screw in there. So work it slowly like you would anything else, and check for fitment. Make sure it fits good. Make sure all the buttons and everything works smooth. Make sure there ain't no uneven edges. And all in all, this faceplate was well done, put together. So it looks amazing. Now I'm putting all the screws in, and all you're doing at this point is just doing the opposite steps you did before. Putting the 5 screws back on, putting the label back on. Some people just cut right through the label to get to the middle bolt. I don't do that. I just take the label off. That way it's still hidden, like if it came from the factory. So some people do it different ways, but that's just how I like to do it. So definitely take some patience taking that sticker off. It is a hassle sometimes, so I can understand why some people just cut right through it. But when you do it this way, it definitely gives it a cleaner look. All 5 screws are put back in, and here I am putting the sticker back on. Make sure everything's lined up. It takes me a little bit, just because that's how I like the sticker to go back on there perfect. So I took my time with it, and then flatten it down. Make sure all the corners are flattened down, because any part that where it would be lifted, once I get dirt, debris, oils, it won't stick no more. So you definitely want to make sure it's flush. And those 2 parts, they just clip right back on. So besides the little lip, it does have a little lip on the top, so just be careful with that. And here's the controller. Here's what it looked like when it's finished. Definitely check him out if you guys want to buy one like this. And we do have giveaways coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube and subscribe to our Instagram if you guys would like. Thank you guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed.